In this clip, we're going to talk about the proper way to remove and replace an electronic cooling fan. In this step, we're going to talk about the proper service procedure for reinstalling our vehicle's cold air intake. What we're going to do first is get the hard part out of the way, that is sliding the snorkel back on the air filter box and securing the hose clamp. What I'm going to do is line it up, just like so, and use downward pressure on it while releasing the permanent tension spring clamp. I'm going to release the clamp and apply my downward pressure and wiggle it into position. Once it's seated, you can release the hose clamp and set your pliers aside. I'm taking to line up the mounting studs. We got one here, and one here. I'm going to take and wiggle them into position, just like so. Once you have them all seated, you can take and install your mounting bolts. Go ahead and screw one down here, one down here, and one down here. On most vehicles, they will be a 10mm nut. That's what I have here. My 3/8 ratchet. I like to start here on a bolt that's located between the other two. You may or may not have more than two more. Tighten that one down. I'm going to move to the next closest mounting bolt. And now finally the last one. What I do now is remove my fill cap and get ready to pour the coolant back in the engine that I drained out in order to service my cooling fan. A funnel right here. Slip it in the fill. Grab my coolant from back here and go ahead and add it in. All right. You're going to go ahead and add in about the same amount that you drained out. From there, you're going to fire the engine up. Let it warm up. You don't necessarily have to drive it. Just let the vehicle get up to operating temperature. Shut it off. Let the engine cool back down. Open your caps and adjust the coolant level from there. That's the proper service procedure for installing your cold air intake and topping off your cooling system.